Right guys, let's make this Easter rabbit cake. It's a fun one this. So first of all, take your board. I'm going to take 3 round tiers and a half dome tier and put ganache all over them. Then I'm cutting that half dome tier into a V at the front, and then just under the chin of the second tier, you're making that chin appear by just rounding it off. Take out a chunk of the very middle of the front, and that'll define the 2 legs, and then cover it all in ganache and wrap sugar paste all around the bottom half of the cake. Then draw a V here with your Dresden tool and a little dome shape to define the belly and the 2 legs. Then you're going to add fur to the whole thing just with a Dresden tool. 2 lumps of sugar paste either side for the cheeks, 1 lump for the nose, and then a U-shaped lump underneath to define the mouth, and 2 N-shaped rolls, 2 sausages to define the eye areas. Then cover that whole thing with a sheet of sugar paste and just press it against the head to define those shapes that you've just made underneath. Then using your Dresden tool, you want to draw a line right down the middle of that nose area and just push it up a bit underneath. This will start to define the nose. Again, a line following that mouth area that you made underneath. Then for the fur, we're doing 3 little rows here, 1 on the far outside, 1 inside, and 1 nearest, and then just fur everywhere, pointing out basically from the nose to the outside. I've steamed it a bit to be able to stick some more sugar paste on, and I'm just using these oval shapes to pad up the leg areas and then make fur out of them. Make these V shapes out of sugar paste, and 2 lines in them will define them and make them look like feet, so you can then stick them on right in the middle. Take 2 even parts of sugar paste, roll them out into a bit of a sausage shape and smooth them out, and do the same with the 2 lines on each, and these are going to become your arms, so you can stick them on the side. Again, I just used a steamer to do that, and I'm adding all my fur again with a Dresden tool. For the ears, I'm doing the same principle as I did with the feet, pushing out thinner at one end so that when it sets, it's easier to stand up. You can add a bit of Tylose powder to these or use some lollipop sticks to help support, and then you can just pop them into the top of the cake. I'm going to airbrush with the smoky blue matte powder colour. Airbrush all over, darker in some areas, and adding a bit of black to my pot. I'm then going to start to really define the darkest areas under the chin, under the arms, around the feet, and around those eye areas. Using baby pink, I'm just colouring in the inside of the ears, and then I'm going to use that to colour the nose, which is just a blob of sugar paste as well. 2 white blobs for the eyes and a little white blob of sugar paste for the teeth, with a line drawn down the middle, and then again back to your black airbrush to airbrush all the definition around them. I'm going to use the water-based black colour to just paint on the eye areas here, and then 2 blobs of white sugar paste just to give that shine. I've coloured some white sugar paste with some orange watercolour to make this carrot. Lines along the front will just make it have that carrot texture, and I've done the same with some green water-based colour and white sugar paste to make the leaf areas. And that's it guys, there's your Easter bunny rabbit cake.